What's up, YouTube? This is Bandit328. We're back with another video. Today we're doing Modern, specifically Mono Green Tron. This is a archetype. It's a deck that's been around in the Modern format for quite some time. It's nothing new. It's only gotten better with time, and it's gotten new cards. Um, and yeah, it's an old staple. You can't really have Modern without Tron. It's a staple of the format. For those of you who don't know what the deck does, or if you're completely new to it, essentially you have three special lands. You have Urza's Tower, you have Urza's Power Plant, and you have Urza's Mine. And basically, long story short, 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 7 when you have them all out. You just play the three special lands, and you have 7 colorless mana. Um, that's basically what you want to be doing with the deck. You just want to try and be getting these all out on turn 3 as consistently as possible. And there's several ways to do that. The deck does it extremely well. It's very consistent. The main way, one of the main ways is Expedition Map. Play it on turn 1, crack it on turn 2, and if everything goes right on turn 3, you should have all 3. Um, Ancient Stirrings, it's not a direct tutor, but more often than not, you're looking at 5 cards. Chances are you're going to find, if not what you're looking for, something else that's good enough anyways. This is it's one of the, in my opinion, it's the best like cantrip in Modern. It's pretty great. You find pretty much anything in your deck. It's really good. Sylvan Scrying, another direct way to go find a specific land that you're looking for. The other little artifacts you have are Chromatic Sphere and Chromatic Star. Essentially do the same thing. They just filter your mana to green basically, so you can cast your stirrings and your scrying. Also doubling as a cycle, basically. Essentially, you're just cycling them to draw a card in addition to filtering your mana. Mana base isn't anything super fancy aside from the 12 Tron lands. You have one of Sanctum of Ugin, really good. If you don't really got anything else in hand, if you cast a big spell, you can sack it, go get another big spell to cast. Blast Zone, it's just a free Ratchet Bomb in the deck. Really good. Comes in if you need it in a pinch. If you're playing against a bunch of 1 drops or 2 drops, you can put another counter on it or just leave it at 1 and crack it, and it's a good way of wiping the board of annoying things. Um, Nurturing Peatland, I did run it in the video. However, because of the current state of Modern, I would actually recommend you run a Fourth Forest because of how many decks have Cleansing Wildfire. You just getting Cleansing Wildfired over and over again is never a good feeling. You're gonna run out of basics very quickly, and then they're just gonna turn into strip mines. So I do think in the current Modern metagame, you should be running 4 forests. Otherwise, the peatland's good just to cycle, and if you're in a pinch, to draw an extra card. 2 O-stones, really good board wipe, really good at just clearing the whole board of anything really, and you can do it on turn. On turn, if you can do it on as soon as turn 4, really. Karn the Great Creator, one of the best cards to come into the deck. You get the Karn Wish board. It's just a whole nother win con on its own, essentially. 3 Worm Coils, super powerful. Death Touch Lifelink 6/6. When it dies, you make 2 other little worms. Really good. 1 of World Breaker. This is kind of a flex slot. You don't have to run this card. Not a lot. A lot of newer builds don't run it, but I've always liked it. You can, even if it gets countered, you get some value off of it, and you have the opportunity to get it back from your graveyard if the game stalls out. All is Dust, another good board wipe that lets you keep pretty much everything that you have and makes your opponents sack everything they have. Karn Liberated. I mean, playing this on turn 3 is usually a backbreaker for a lot of decks. It's just when you think of Tron, you think of Karn Liberated. That's what you want to be casting on turn 3. Ugin is probably what you want to be casting on turn 4. Usually, a lot of decks just auto concede to this. Super powerful. I mean, there's not much you can say about Ugin that hasn't already been said. Walking Ballista can buy you time early game, but also just a good mana sink late game. It's Walking Ballista. You make it as big as you want, and you can shoot things with it. It's really good. Ulamog, another potential four turn play that you can do. If you get two towers, you can have 10 mana on turn 4, and this is just on cast. You exile two things. It's indestructible. It's a 10/10. When it swings, they mill 20. It's pretty busted. It's a really powerful card. And then a one of Emrakul. Just there. Honestly, you don't have to run it. It's also kind of a bit of a flex slot, but it's a really good, powerful card. Oftentimes it'll cost at least, 11, 10, maybe even 9 mana instead of the 13. And taking control of your opponent's turn is really, really good. You can just sabotage them and usually be on the point of no return. Sideboard, a lot of it is for the Karn Wish board, so you have a bunch of one-ofs like Grafdigger's Cage, Elixir of Immortality, Liquid Metal Coating, Trinisphere, Spyglass, Titan, and another Ballista. All of these fetchable with Karn. Cage, obviously no brainer against graveyard decks, against any maybe even like a Coco deck. You don't want them putting their creatures into play. Elixir of Immortality, if the game stalls out, you could always use it to gain life in a pinch. I know Mill is a kind of popular thing in the meta. It's always a decent card to have so you don't die on the spot. Another alternative to Elixir is one of the Eldrazi Titans, like the original ones, like Ulamog, Kozilek, or Emrakul. That's another alternative. Liquid Metal Coating combos with Karn. You can make a land, an artifact, and then use Karn's plus to make it a creature, which becomes a 0/0 and it just dies. So you can pretty much just pick off their lands one at a time every turn. Sorcerer's Spyglass, any problematic things that you want to name, any activated abilities that you don't want to deal with. Trinisphere, any little small CMC decks, you can shut them off with Trinisphere. Ensnaring Bridge, another really good one against creature decks. You can just shut them off. Uh, you know, you can stabilize and then eventually win. This is just a good way to stall until you rack up a crazy board state with all these powerful cards. Sundering Titan, good against a lot of, the Uro decks. You can really just destroy their mana base with it. It's really good for that. Also, just it's a 7/10, it's hard to deal with. Another Ballista in case you need it in a pinch. You could always just tutor it up. Aside from the artifacts, you have Weather the Storm, good way to gain life against storm decks or against aggro decks. Wilt, artifacts or enchantments. Dismember, another good removal spell. And then you have Thragtusk, another good way to gain life. Also just a good value card, it's a 5/3, gain 5 life. When it dies, you make a 3/3. Really good, really powerful. And that's Tron. Um, it's a powerhouse. It's been part of the modern metagame, like I said, since the beginning, and I don't see it going anywhere. It's very easy, very fun deck to play, relatively cheap, as cheap as modern decks can get. So yeah, consider checking it out sometime. Um, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Um, if you feel like supporting the channel, consider dropping a like, subscribe, comment. It really, really helps the channel out a lot. I would really appreciate it. If you want to catch me live on Twitch, links in the description below. I stream Mondays through Thursdays. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the video. Match number 1 with Mono Green Tron. And we're on the draw. Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see when you open up a hand with Tron. We have the 3 special lands that do the thing. I forgot how simple and fun it was to play Tron. I haven't even played a spell. Ketria Triumph. We're playing against like some kind of Omnath deck or something. Wait, what? This is like Storm? So confused. Green. Sylvan. Power Plant. Is this like some kind of weird Storm deck or something? It's like Teamer Storm or something. I don't know, it's weird. Alright, land. Let's just... I'm afraid of getting remanded here. Let's just play Worm Coil. Ugh. Yep, there's remand. I should have just probably run out O-Stone and then like a little Ballista. That probably would have been the smarter thing to do. We're gonna get smacked for 2. So this is just a weird Storm deck. Okay. Is he another remand or something? I'm like genuinely confused as to why the green. Alright, fair enough, opponent. Fair enough. You got us. With the triple grape shot in a turn. Gnarly. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to bring in Weather the Storm. Um, whoops. Definitely going to just pitch an O-Stone for that. Actually, maybe I just take out... I know. I think I can keep All His Dust. I think I'd rather have All His Dust over O-Stone. Maybe I want Dismember just for like mana reducers. All these one of artifacts I'd rather keep in the side for the wish board. I guess I could pitch this and Ugin for this, right? I don't even know. That's fine, I guess. I mean, it's just odd. You can keep this. Let's go Chromatic Sphere. I'm just confused what the green was for. What? Brother, come on, don't do that to me. Don't do me like that, brother. I guess I'm just getting Chromatic Sphere. It's fine. Yeah. Just gonna hold up this and then go look for like Blast Zone or something. Blood Moon isn't really, it's more of a nuisance than anything. Sure. Actually, Blast Zone doesn't even do anything because of Blood Moon. I'll just get another forest, I guess. And we draw our last forest, sure. And we're gonna cast this. We're just gonna hard cast this Worm Coil eventually. We take 3. I'm gonna hold off on casting it though, because they obviously have like a remand here or something. I just want them to go off, and then I just want to cast Weather the Storm. Putting 2 in their graveyard, you can have Ritual and Desperate in your graveyard. So you just have a handful of cards. Metamorphose, yeah. And Past in Flames. Just so I know. Just so I know what. Holy crud. That's not good to know. Why would you tell me that? You know, honestly, I was tempted to just take that off and like hope nobody would notice. I really don't want to go through. I was like coerced into putting that on there. I won't take it off just because I know it'll upset people. We'll just put these in your graveyard. You've been saving it for months. You have been. I should. One thing I should do though is I should definitely clarify like what it actually means. Like if it's for like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, you know, just so people aren't like, hey, well, I thought you were gonna do this, you know, and whatnot. Let's just put that and I guess that in the bin. Opponent's doing the absolute most over here. I'm just gonna clear that. I don't even care. Mm-hmm. I can't wait to see opponent's face when I just slam Weather the Storm. He's gonna be like, buh. Yeah. That is a pretty big grape shot you got there, opponent. Unfortunately, it's not enough. At least not right now. He probably has a way to deal more to me. Guess. And opponent, just stop. Oh boy, they're digging. This is modern. This is just modern. We're both just dirtling around until one of us does something meaningful. Another blood moon, sure. Oh my god. You're actually kidding me. Good, great. Jesus. Goodness gracious. He's making 44 goblins. Yeah. If we can get like an all this does here off the top, that would be amazing. Um, you can have the Spire Bluff. I'll just put the Opt and the Slide in your yard. What's it gonna do? There we go. Okay, well, unfortunately, this isn't enough. We're 1 mana short. So I will attempt to cast a Worm Coil, which will no doubt be remanded here. To which I will say, good game. Alright. Match number 2 with Tron. We can do better than this, I think. A little better. Maybe we can keep this, I guess. Let's just send back I guess an O-Stone. We're on the draw here. Bloodstained Mind could be a lot of things. Could be John, could be Burn, could be Mono Red, could be Death Shadow, could be just about anything under the sun. Alright. Looking like Jund, Shadow, okay, yeah. Looks like Jund, in which case hopefully we have a chance. This is favored in our direction because they're just too fair a deck. Takes our ballista. It looks like they miss a land drop. This just isn't even fair. Like if that was us in the last league, like forget it. Inquisition, we got nothing for you to take. You have no power here. Oh man. Good old Tron. Probably not setting in anything else other than these. Yeah. Can probably get rid of a... What can we trim here? I feel like I don't really want Ballista, if that makes any sense. I don't think it does anything particularly great. World Breaker doesn't seem amazing either. You could probably just go down Karn as well. It's a pretty garbo hand. Go down. A little better. Let's just send back I guess just a Sanctum. See what they have. I mean, as of now, we don't have Tron turn 3, but that could change. Or John, man. Just has the worst Tron matchup ever. Probably just getting our thing Assassin's Trophy. Confidant? Sure. Real Bloodstained Mire doesn't get hurt at all. Ugh. That just shocks. Plays Croxa. That's fine. Honestly, I'll just get rid of this, Dismember probably. Gonna gank us for 2. They're gonna take our map. Not the map. They take the O-Stone? Wow. They might have an Assassin's Trophy for the land, I guess. It's another land off of Dark Confidant. Forgot about this card. It actually helps them out quite a bit in the matchup, but I still think it's not enough. Getting Ballista wouldn't be terrible. Or Sundering Tine, honestly, but we're so far off from casting it. And we wouldn't really be doing a lot with Ballista. I think I'm just gonna plus here. If they have something to kill it, they have something to kill it, it's fine. Actually, you know, now it makes sense why I see them running 4 of the forests because of Cleansing Wildfire. That actually makes a lot of sense. Just to make sure you get the land off of the destruction. Otherwise, it's just straight up a strip mine that lets them draw a card. Bloodbraid? Oh. Are you just gonna kill Karn? That's fine. So this is not enough for Ugin. But we get Thragtusk down. Or Swagtusk, as everybody calls him. Another, jeez, man. They're not hurting themselves at all with this Confidant. In hindsight, I guess I should have just minus with Karn. I don't like if they thought sees it, if they do anything, like it's fine. No. Can they just do that to us? Plays Ashiok. Mills. Those are all good cards to mill for us, actually. And it shrinks their Goyf pretty drastically. To play Star. Crack Star. Okay. Let's get rid of Ashiok. Play land. What if we get to restart the game with Karn? I've never done that on MTGO. I don't think. I've done it in person just for the memes, but to do it on MTGO would be hilarious. It's like one of my favorite things about this card. No one ever does it, but like just knowing it's a thing is, I think it's so cool. This Bob has not hurt them at all. I'm like shocked. I can't believe it hasn't, because if that was my Bob, I'd be flipping Bloodbraid Elf into Liliana into Culligan's Command. Like, forget it. Like, that thing should have killed. That thing has been down since, like, what, turn 2? It's just done nothing but draw them cards, like, at no cost. With, like, zero downside. We're, like, one amazing top deck from winning this. I would consider that an amazing top deck. Poor Jones. They did all they could, and they just... It wasn't enough because we just... It's Tron. On to the next one. Alright, match number 3. I think we can do better than this. This isn't particularly great. There's no guarantee we hit another land off of this, and then even if we do, there's no plan to get the third one. So I think we mull this. This is immensely better. Shoot. So we're keeping this, obviously, but I think I'm just gonna send back Ballista. See, this hand seems great, but because we're on the draw, I feel like for some reason it's just gonna be not gonna be good enough. See if opponent decides they want to play Magic. Oops. Oh, I just saw your hydrate. Oh, thank you. Opponent, if you would like to join us for this game of Magic, that would be most appreciated. I'd love to play. However, that seems increasingly not the case. I don't know. Man, why is it so hot? Alright, I don't know what's up with opponent. They might have disconnected or something, because 3 minutes have gone by and they haven't even played a land or anything. Alright, opponent decides to play Polluted Delta and do nothing. Nice. We'll go land, star, fast turn. And they're gonna stub our star. Feels bad. Like I said, if this hand was on the play, it would be great. But because we're on the draw, it's not good enough. Even like this, like we're just like a whole turn behind now. So this is obviously Death Shadow, right? They're just taking all our cards. The good thing is they're not doing anything insanely broken themselves. What are they doing? Oh, they just cycled 2 Street Wraiths. Gurmag, sure. Let's take a look at this sideboard of ours. We got 5 mana to blow. I think I'm just gonna get Bridge for now. Then we're probably just gonna play Sundering Titan next turn. Sure. Yeah. Yep, that's how it goes. Definitely want Dismembers. What do we not want? Again, probably just ballistas. I don't think are super great here. Drag test seem good. World Breaker can probably go. And honestly, I don't really want to cut any of the fatties. I think they're all good against what they're trying to do. If anything, maybe Emrakul, but I still think it's good. Let's just ditch a sphere. This is okay. I just know we're gonna get like Thoughtseize or Inquisition here, so I don't want to go down. And this hand is fine. It's not great, but it's not bad either. Definitely keepable. Let's get Thoughtseized. Probably just gonna take one of these things. Maybe the map just to force us to go Ancient Stirrings on turn 1. Yeah. So, a bit of a turn behind being forced to do that, but they don't apply pressure like super quick unless they go like Fetch, Shock, Thoughtseize, Street Wraith, blah blah blah, Death Shadow. So, we're kind of okay. Sure, they could drop a Shadow right now, they could drop a Gurmag right now, but we're not like in immediate danger, at least not yet. So we still have time to like do our thing, at least for the moment. All right, and go. This member is a pretty good draw there. Buys us a lot of time because unless it's like double shadow, etc. Like they deploy their threats like one at a time, like Gurmag, or maybe like two at a time at most. The fact that they get Steam Vents here is pretty good, a good sign for us. That means all their threats are black. They're Death Shadow, Gurmag, so we're only gonna see one or two of those like right now. Like we're probably gonna see a Gurmag right here, and I'll just dismember it. Yeah. So now we just chill, play our lands as we draw them, even if they're not, even if they're not a power plant. If it's a power plant, great. If not, like we're just gonna play our lands. And they got nothing. Whoops. I wonder if they have cleansing wildfire. They probably do. It's gonna bolt us, sure. Snap bolt. Ooh, you fancy, huh? Like I said, we're just gonna make our land drops here, do our thing. Um, whether it's just slamming the Thragtusk or not, like it's fine. So they're probably gonna take our Thragtusk here. Well, we draw another Thragtusk, which is good, but we don't get our land. So we might just lose this one just because we can't hit our land drops. They're flooding out over there. We got time though. There's the power plant. 7, 8. Let's just play. Honestly, let's just play Thragtusk. Could they have anything for this? They could have Aether Gust, I guess, but it has been 2 months. Wow.
Pog, it's been 2 months.
That's crazy. Time flies. But, thank you for the 2 months, Angel. Appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. And as always, thanks for the poggies. That's a Gurmag, but it's not gonna matter. I wasn't aware you guys were playing Overwatch, but probably. I don't see why not. I was actually thinking about Overwatch the other day, so sounds like a good time. Let's just crack this right now. Stubborn denial. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? They mill us or them? They mill themselves. Alright. We're probably gonna call it soon, after, like, in a while, I think within the hour for sure. But yeah, I'll let y'all know. Alright, opponent, do you got it or not? How many stubs do they have? Alright, sounds good. We'll see you then. I guess Teamer Battle Rage is a thing, right? We're definitely gonna block. So I guess Teamer Battle Rage is not a thing, as it seems. I think it's a good beginner deck for anyone who's going into Modern. Like, yeah, it's a little pricey. At least it used to be. Maybe it's not as much with all the reprints. But I think it's a good deck to kind of just learn the format because your game plan doesn't change. You know, you're doing what you're gonna do regardless of what your opponent's doing for the most part. It's very straightforward, not complicated. You just play the three special lands. I'm gonna go into 5. And we're on the play also. Turn 3 Tron on the play is very, very strong in the modern formats. Even though Tron's not as popular as it used to be, like it's still just insanely good. So let's just go get mine. Alright, looks like we're playing against Jeskai. They might have Cleansing Wildfire, which does put a damper on things. That is a cool looking Triumph. That's awesome. Probably getting Cleansing Wildfire here, which is not ideal, but it's fine. FYI, you should, if you're gonna destroy a Tron land, you should always destroy not the tower. Like, just don't bother destroying the tower. Destroy something else. Because you want to leave them with people. I don't know what they think. They think, oh, it makes 3 mana, so I gotta destroy it. But no, you don't. They're all the same if you don't have all 3, so it doesn't make a difference. You want to leave them with the tower, so I have to like tap it and use it to get like. I don't think I'm explaining it properly, but essentially you want to. Let me see what I'm going to get. Just get liquid metal coating. Like if I was to draw like expedition map in this scenario, I would go land. I would go expedition map, tap tap, get mine, play mine, and then I would only have 3 mana, I believe. No, I played a forest. No, I played my land, so I would go like if I had if this was a mine, I would have to tap. In other words, it gives your opponent the opportunity to like waste a mana. Um, I butchered that like insanely bad, but that's the gist of it. Let's just play coding. Probably gonna get countered. We're out of forests. Yeah, it was definitely a mistake to cut the fourth one. Remand, really? Sure. We're out of lands, out of basics, unfortunately. Whose idea was it to only run 3 forests? So in this scenario, I know I said, get tower last, but I'm gonna get tower first here because there's only 2 of these left and only 3 mines left. So we're more likely to draw a mine than a tower, as opposed to it being even odds. I don't know if that's even relevant or not, but that's just my reason for doing it. And we'll just play Ballista to have something on the board. To have something that does something. Probably just gonna get bolted here. Yikes, come on opponents, let up. Yeah, definitely was a mistake to run only 3. Ugh. If we were getting basics, like this wouldn't be so bad, but the fact that we're not is really screwing us up. I mean, one, they drew 3 of them, and they've casted the spell 5 times. It's pretty insane. I should have sacked it for green. I don't know why I didn't. It actually mattered. Oh my goodness. You know what? I don't want to go through this. This is like so agonizing. We're never gonna draw out of it. Jeez Louise. Okay, well, that was horrible. I don't even know if I want. I mean, I guess I'll just bring in Elixir. I feel like that's something I want to leave in the wishboard though. I don't think I want to have it. Do I? feel like I'm taking out one of these to have in the wish board, and I'm just taking out the ballista. Bring in that. Bring in. Drag just isn't terrible. Probably go down a Karn. Yeah. Just try like that. And they casted Cleansing Wildfire 6 times against us. It is insane. I mean, this is the dream again, but we gotta like gotta not get Cleansing Wildfire. They're just mulling for it so hard. I sent back the All's Dust instead of a Karn because chances are one of these is gonna get countered slash killed, and I don't think All's Dust is that relevant in this match. Cleansing Wildfire made this matchup for control like so much more like manageable. Oh, Cleansing Wildfire. Probably have Remand. Let's just take a peek. Yep, that's Remand, if I ever seen it. He will name Jace the Mind Sculptor. Jace, comma, the Mind Sculptor. Remand me. They have 2 remands. That's the crazy part. This one will stick. Minus. And let's just get a. Let's get a Sundering Titan, honestly. If they want to counter that, by all means. By all means. Opponent, stop. I can't deal with these remands anymore. It's just minus before something stupid happens. Just counter draw, dude. It's not that hard. Is he really thinking about bouncing one of these? Yep. We're definitely gonna tap down a land in their upkeep. Sure. Kind of the same result. Alright, very nice. So they have remand again. Aw, come on. You're kidding me. Ugh, it's so annoying. Get that out of here. I don't want to see it anymore. Tails End. Who runs Tails End? Alright. I mean, I don't know if I would change anything. I guess if anything, I could take out an Ugin. Bring in Karn back, I guess. Ugin doesn't do much unless there's like a board full to deal with, whereas Karn can, just pick off their lands, worst case scenario. Well, it's also just cycles, which isn't terrible. But I think we're fine keeping it like this. I want to keep this. I hope I don't regret it. But we're on the draw. We got 2 cycles. We got an expedition map. Like any land, especially a Tron land, makes this good. All right. Well, that's something. Let's just go map. Why do we have to draw one of our forests, man? Like, come on. What is that? The fact that we drew one of our forests is like terrible. Like it could have been any other land. It's pretty good. Alright, nothing from them. Let's just go get a Tron land. He's gonna play Snappy like that? Really? I'm surprised they don't go. They don't. I mean, are they just trying to aggro us here? That's pretty surprising, honestly. Nice. Are you gonna like force negation this or something? If we can just dodge a couple cleansing wildfires, that'd be really good. So they have force negation, they have snap, and they have Teferi. I guess we're just naming Teferi, right? Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. They're probably gonna make a shark here. Just gotta hope they don't find that land. If they miss on a land drop here, it's unlikely though. They probably hit it. Yep. Yep. That's how it goes. Snappy into Wildfire. Take our tower. At least we get a land out of it, but we cannot afford to get cleansing anymore. Can't afford to get cleansed anymore. Alright, I mean, let's just play Karn. They have 6, that's interesting. Yes. Honestly, I kind of just want to get this elixir. If they force this, that's fine too, but kills Karn, swings at us. See if I can bait them with this map. They're probably gonna force this. Nope, no force. They still do have force, right? Yeah. Let's just go for the worm coil, I guess. Gonna make another shark, I presume. Oh, he's gonna path it. Well, we got nothing. Now they will make a shark. The good thing is it doesn't seem like they have much. But we are getting really low on life. Let's do this. Let's get rid of that Triome. Ult us, sure. Let's just go get. Okay, so we have 4 types, so this is 9 mana. 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can get Ulamog or Emrakul. Let's go for Ulamog. This hits. They're off of red, at least for the moment. They have another shark. Sure. I don't know if they remember, we have this vial. Pretty glad I got this vial, actually. That's not good for them. Swing with everything. Yeah, we'll block. Actually, oh shoot, I need to sack this. Oh, before I forget. Oof, I almost just like went through that. Actually. Let's go ahead and just take them off of white, I think. Actually, no, let's just... I don't want to die something dumb. Maybe I should have just exiled sharks, honestly. They just counter my thing if I play it. Yep. One, two, three, four, five, six. I'm just gonna play this really safe here and not attack at all. Maybe I should, I don't know. So they have Snappy, Force, I'm just dead. I should play this as cautious as possible, I think. Actually, I'm dead to Path anyways, so I guess I should have attacked. I probably could have navigated this better. I gave them probably a chance to win. That Prairie Stream doesn't look like it's gonna do it. Alright. Trigger Ugin. Ugh, he has a cleansing wildfire, doesn't he? That's our Sanctum? Sure. Oh my goodness. This is insane. Actually insane. Alright, let's go to combat. Get tapped. It actually it really stings that they cracked the Sanctum because you could have gotten a trigger off of Karn. It actually really hurts. Let's just get rid of a shark on it. Or should I or no? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna get rid of a shark. It shortens the clock drastically. It's possible I should have just taken them off of red. One hit me. Ugh. Okay, that's really good. just go to combat. Man. Of course he draws a snappy. Tap draw. Alright. Let's just go ahead and cast her. She's 10 mana. Hopefully this is enough. Alright, what am I doing with Karn here? I think I'm just gonna exile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just gonna exile the shark. Bolts me. Yep. Alright, let's take their turn. They draw. Path, okay. So let's path our own guy. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they have enough mana to do everything they want. So let's hold control. Actually, I need a pass priority back. Ah, okay, that didn't work out. It's fine, we'll say no. Cryptic. How do we screw this up as much as we can? I guess I could, like, no, I can't force my own thing. Okay. Am I just bouncing my Emrakul back? No. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna bounce this. No. Bounce Mystic, put a dead card on top. Ooh, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, you're right. I did not see that line. Bounce Mystic, put a dead card on top. Put, like, Force. Yeah. Actually, hold. Yeah. So it's return target permanent to its owner's hand and tap all creatures. Bounce Mystic, put like Force Negation on top. Yeah, I think that's it. Play Mystic. Trigger. Yep, that should do it. Yeah, definitely. No, that was good. I did not see that line. Thank you. That was a close one, but we got there. On the next one. Alright, match number 5 against Is It Signet is the best. It's a cool name. Yeah, we're just gonna send this one back. Pretty bogus hand. Oh, this one's even worse. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I've seen the username before. I can't. I don't know it off the top of my head. Uh, it's just, I don't know. It's been so long since I've played Tron. This looks like Titan if I ever seen it. It's actually a super good draw. By the way, it's good to see you again, Leviathan. Glad you could show up. Or we can just draw natural Tron. We don't even need stirrings. Who plays stirrings to get their lands? I think I'm just gonna get. I think I'm just getting Karn Liberated to kill their lands. I would usually go for Great Creator, but I just want to like start minusing on them. Maybe I should have gone Great Creator, but I don't know. Yeah, definitely. League post board is pretty scary, especially with Allodomery's Call. Another Reclaimer? Yeah, definitely. I'm just gonna get a Reclaimer here, honestly. Feels pretty bad, but yeah, it's kind of awkward. I still think this is better than getting Great Creator. Ah, yikes. Okay. Well, at least we can slam down this Worm Coil before things go to hell. I think it's so funny how like Flagstone's just starting to see play again. I used to love the card. I thought it was always really cool. And I was always surprised like no one ever played it besides like Red White Ponza. Yeah, it does. It also turns on World Breaker if we manage to like copy Ghost Quarters, sure. Please don't have Path. Please don't have Path. We're probably gonna just path it in our upkeep or draw step. Yep. Yeah, it is pretty annoying. Looks like they don't have. I mean, unless they're just waiting to do it in our combat for no reason. See, why would you do that? Just do it like in the beginning. I don't understand. I guess it makes us play different. Alright, well, we gotta force them to Ghost Quarter again, I guess. Well, let's see. Hold on. Is there any argument to taking O-Stone? Because, like, obviously, you know, Tower is what you would think to pick, but um, it's just gonna get Ghost Quartered. Like, if we had a 7-drop, or like, if we had a Worm Coil here, or like Karn, then I think it's Tower. But we're just gonna play it and it's just gonna get Ghost Quartered. Whereas if we get O-Stone, we can play that right now, and then have it up for like their Titan or whatever, you know. Uh, yeah, I just don't like playing Tower, say go, and then yeah, I don't think that's a good plan. Yeah, they can't have it. They can even go tutor it and play it right now in the same turn. But if they do that, that means they're not ghost quartering us. And if we top deck a land, actually no, wait, no, never mind. I thought Worldbreaker was 6 mana for a second. And we still have Ancient Stirrings, so it's not like the end of the world. Last Forest. I'm not cracking this, obviously. Blast Zone's kind of good. It lets me get rid of the Reclaimer without having to, worry about cracking the Stone. So is Power Plant. I'm not getting the Sphere Star, right? Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Like, I don't like it. It would feel bad to go down a land just to get rid of that. Yeah, it would feel pretty bad going down a land. We're also not super far off from just casting our things. Also, we have the option to just crack this, which is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's definitely something to look out for. Yeah, Worldbreaker does hit Dryad. They play that tap, that's a good sign. Nice. I don't think I'm cracking this. Feels kind of bad, but I guess we make him waste it. Sanctum? Wait, how does Sanctum read? You may search your life for a colorless creature card. It can go find Wormcoil. I don't think that's... Ooh, it's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. Sanctum could go find Wormcoil. I think that's about it. I mean, it could find... Actually, it could find Ballista. Monty. What's up, Gil? Yeah, I don't think it's worth going... I don't think it's worth cracking Sanctum, personally. Yeah, I don't like cracking Sanctum. Like we're one land away from just slamming Ugin. This uh-oh. We'll take 3. I think now I'm inclined to, yeah, it's been a while since Emrakul's reared its ugly face. I think now I'm inclined to O-Stone. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Brother. Wow, they just got us. Wow, that's pretty rough. We would have had Tron. Oh well. Yeah, I was thinking, like, I thought, like, do we even, if we draw land, is it right to just pass, hold up, O Stone? Because if we would have done that, they wouldn't have done that, because they would have casted, um, that's true, yeah. But, like, if we would have just passed holding up O Stone, there's no way they would have gone through with that because, they know we could have just sacked the O Stone in response to everything. Okay, well, I like these. Um, I think Thragtusk is fine also. Is there an argument to bring in Wilt for Dryad and an Amulet? Do they run Amulet? I'm not entirely sure. I feel like I should leave that for the Wishboard. So this is what I'm like. Yeah, they would just start making zombies, but if we go to again, yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's not amazing. So let's see. All this does is pretty great. I don't know how I feel about World Breaker. Like, yeah, it hits Dryad, but if they have a claim around the field, they can just, respond to it like they did there. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of Ballista either. Like, the one for one removal doesn't feel great to me. Yeah. I think we're fine going down 2 Karns, actually. Because even then, what is Karn getting? Like, just a land or a creature? I think that's okay. This is very medium. I'm only, like, contemplating it because of all of this, but if they have Teague, it's just for nothing, so I think I'm gonna ship this back. Okay. This isn't that much better, but it is better. I think I'm sending back a Stirrings. Let's go Sphere. Alright, well, so far so good. Sakura. Oh, we can just draw Tron. That's also a thing. So what do we get here? Trinisphere? Doesn't sound awful, but I'm just memeing. Coding. Off the bat, you think? Actually, yeah, you're right. Yeah, just passing, coating them in their upkeep, that sounds pretty good actually. I forget that's like a solid play, like just taking them off of mana for like their turn. That is a solid play. I'm surprised they didn't crack this to like give them a chance to play it, you know? Alright, the Lilodonri's calling their upkeep. You are a card gamer yourself. I actually have not played Tron in a long while. It's been a hot minute. You're gonna hit Karn, I'm assuming. Okay. It's pretty sweet. We could just go get um Sundering Titan could be pretty brutal here. Or Ballista. Ballista just shoots all these things down. I'm kind of leaning towards Sundering Titan. Getting to their lands, and then we can dismember the Reclaimer. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I want a Sundering Titan. That's another play. I don't know. I think I like this better personally. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think this is a good like opportunity that we're probably not gonna get. Yeah, no, it's definitely worth keeping Karn around, but yeah, you're probably right. That's probably the safer like better play to go, but I don't know. Tron is the only good deck, and that's all I have to say. Yes, thank you for your contributions, Alma. Yeah, I think we win either way. Oof, that does sting a little bit. Aw, that's how that works, really? Sad. No, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, I did not know that interaction either. It's a very interesting one. You would think that upon resolution, it just wouldn't care, but I guess it does. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's just draw Ulamog and win, as Tron does in Tron fashion. Wurmcoil's not bad either. Let's see, how much mana do we have? We have 10. Can't do both. Let's just crack. So should I just get Sanctum or go for Peatland? I think I'm getting Peatland here. Yeah, there's no guarantee Sanctum would be worth it. Yeah, I actually thought about it like last second. Um, I thought about it like as I clicked submit, like we could have boarded out like at least one for path, but I think it's okay. All right, so they're gonna probably Aberration the O Stone or something, or just play Dryad. In hindsight, this should definitely be a fourth forest, like 100%. Eladamri's Elvish Reclaimer, sure. Oof, gotta check that posture. Alright, that's also good. In hindsight, I should have gone the Sanctum. Wait, whoops, that's one too many. Don't mind me, I'll just -1. No path. No path. See, like, why? Why? Why do you give us hope when there's none? Ugin's fine though, like we're good with Ugin. What's better than one Ugin? Two Ugins. Yeah, it really was. Are they gonna do something about? Oh, okay. Well, we didn't crack it yet, so that's fine. Okay. So, well, I think I'm okay with that sticking around for a little bit. Just play Thragtusk. I don't really mind this too much. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Like, I'm not like sequencing any of these plays like I'm not optimizing this like at all, like in any. All right. Yeah. Oh no, my AirPods are dying. Yeah, I think in hindsight, yeah, I think one worm coils out is probably good. I think this is okay. Um, yeah, I don't think I want to change anything else up. Seems decent. I forgot that was game 2. This looks ugly. Okay, well, this is what we like to see. Um, I think I'm okay with sending back a mine. And there go my AirPods. I switch to my pleb earphones. Oof, I gotta lower the volume on these. Alright. I'm gonna just do this right now in fear of Aven Mind Sensor. Gonna go get a ghost quarter, I'm assuming. Yeah, I know, like, I've heard horror stories of people like, waiting till their opponent's end step to crack map, and then they get like Shadow of Doubted or something nutty like that, like even Mind Sensor. Opponent going for the Vesuva Ghost Quarter play, I'm assuming. Mm-hmm. Good old Vesuva Ghost Quarter. It's not good that we drew one of our forests. I mean, let's just go get another power plant. They're gonna hit us for 3. If we draw our last forest, I'm gonna cry. Okay. What do I get with Karn if I play Karn? I mean, well, one, he's gonna die. So, is there an argument to just get Spyglass? Or should I just Stirrings? Maybe I'm just Stirrings here. I don't think Karn does anything for me. Yeah, we got the other peatland. Are they the power plant? Nice. Okay, even Stirrings again. I think Matt, or maybe 2 Karns wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Actually, no, I think I want to get Map. Map gives us access to if we need Sanctum, if we need Peatland, if we need Blast Zone, or just another Tron land. I don't think a second Karn is doing a lot for us there. Jesus, music's so loud. Is it loud for y'all? I hope it's not loud for y'all. Okay. It's so awkward. I kind of want to crack this. I really want to crack this. For 2 Reclaimers, I think this is good. Ugh. That's awkward. That's awkward. Super awkward. What's up, Daniel? I'm you from the future. Do not play that card. You're funny. Because, like, we play card and get what? Nothing really that's helping us. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna just do that. Kind of sucks, but I'll go to their and I'll go to the end step. I'll just do it right now, honestly. What am I waiting for? Yeah, I think it's fine too. It forces their hand very early. And it makes our Karn Liberated a lot better. I gotta get another one. That's fine. It sucks getting rid of the map, but... Alright, now... I think I'm just exiling this. Sure thing. So wait a second. Can I just destroy all their lands with Titan? Is that how that works? 2, 4. Is that how that works? Can I just destroy all their lands? That's pretty dope. It's pretty cool. I think I'm doing that. If they have like a path for their own dry, that would suck. But we still get to get them a little bit. Alright. Yeah, they're gonna path it. That's fine. That's pretty funny. They just had to path their own Dryad. Alright, GG's. We got the 4-1. I'll take it. Thanks for watching, YouTube. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, subscribe, or comment. It really, really helps the channel out. I would really appreciate it if you would help me out in that way. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned. I hope you found it useful, you know? If you have any suggestions, any feedback, criticism even, feel free to drop it down in the comments below, you know? I'm not perfect. Uh, I'm sure I'm always trying to be a better player. Yeah. If you want to catch me live on Twitch, links in the description below. And yeah, thanks for checking it out. We'll see you next time.